Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's watch this video together. Game exchange, culture talk.
Hey everyone, 𝐏𝐞𝐚𝐜 here.
Hi, 𝐏𝐞𝐚𝐜.
After a brief respite in Hawaii, I think I'm ready to head back into my wheelhouse again. Because there's something that's been really bugging me lately about gaming's most well-known lady-in-waiting, Princess Peach. Now, some of you might remember that almost a year ago to the day, I did a video talking about the incredibly detailed connections Peach had with traditional Shinto kami via Super Princess Peach and her emotional abilities. And with that video combined with MatPat's analysis of her, I believe Peach is on a god-tier level of power. She threw Bowser out of her castle with magical heart telekinesis. You don't mess with that. And that's not even half of it. In the aforementioned Super Princess Peach, she starts fires, creates earthquakes, causes floods, grows plants at hyper speed, was basically immortal, and spat in the face of physics. But predominantly speaking, when it comes to most of the games she's playable in, she's a master healer, able to cure any ailment and even bring people back from the dead. Okay, look. I can stomach the fact that the most kidnap-prone female in gaming is secretly the ultimate harbinger of life and death in the Mushroom Kingdom, but there's just one little thing that's been driving me crazy about her. Why a peach? It's a simple question. If the Mushroom Kingdom is thematically mushroom, why are you tossing fruit into the fungus? Toads? Yes. Goombas? Yes. Dank sewers where all manner of fungi can grow? Yes. Peaches? What? Ideally, you'd think we'd have the right idea back in the 80s and early 90s when we called her Princess Toadstool, but apparently it's Peach.
Millions of peaches, peaches for me.
Logic wasn't going to bring an answer around town, so I figured it might be a cultural thing. After all, I'd say about 25% of my videos at this point are theorizing about how Mario is actually a topsy-turvy take on Japan's ancient mythos. And Peach was no exception last year.
True.
So what does Japan have to say about peaches and their folklore? Well, a lot actually. In fact, the most recognizable thing in Japan that has to do with peaches is the story of Momotaro. Imagine, if you will, a couple who are super old and have no children. Suddenly, they come across a giant peach just floating down by the river and think, this ought to be good eats. Much to their surprise, though, as soon as they get it home, a newborn pops out.
Mommy, Daddy.
But not only does this random giant peach birth a kid, it turns out it birthed Japan's iteration of freaking Superman. Because this kid, with the help of his pals a dog, monkey, and a bird, goes to Oni Island, literally called Oni Island,
Literally demon or ghost.
beats up a bunch of demons, loots their treasure, and brings it back home. A 10-year-old did this. That's one heck of a good peach. But
yeah, and it's not the first. Oh wait, it is the first. It is the first 10 years old. I mean Pokemon reference.
why a peach? Now, granted, there is another version of the story where the elderly couple instead eat the peach, become young and invigorated, and eventually birth Momotaro. And in hindsight, yeah, Princess Peach seems to be all about rejuvenation and her healing abilities, but it still doesn't answer the why of peaches being so culturally prevalent. Maybe we're not going back in time far enough. Let's look at the Nihon Shoki, Japan's oldest historical record from 1683 BC.
Literally millenniums ago. Literally thousands of years ago.
Maybe it's got the answer. Alright, let's see here. Izanami, Izanagi, the world, using the spear, got it. Izanami dies in childbirth, goes to Yomi. Here we go. What we got here is the story of Izanami and Izanagi, who are responsible for not only building Japan and the world, but birthing all of its spirits and kami. But it turns out the kami of fire isn't exactly the easiest thing to birth, so Izanami actually ended up dying and going to Yomi, land of the dead. Izanagi actually went in after her, but after discovering that she basically turned into a hyper zombie, he fled. Now here's where the whole Peaches thing came into play. As the ghoulish Izanami and her demonic followers gave chase, Izanagi actually drove them back by chucking exactly 3 peaches at him, which he named O Kamuzumi no Mikoto. According to the story, they were fruit, but also kami, I don't know. Point is, Izanagi chucked 3 holy peaches at these monsters and it made them scatter like cockroaches. Cool story, bro. Just one problem. Why peaches?
Why?
I get that a lot of the lore behind peaches being this holy symbol of driving away evil and bad luck came from this story, but it doesn't really bring together why peaches are the holy grail of Japanese folklore.
Peaches 神桃
I don't know, maybe we're missing an angle here. I mean, Princess Peach herself isn't just about healing or causing destruction. She's the sole representation of womanhood in the Mushroom Kingdom. No, guys, Toadette doesn't count because Nintendo stated that all toads are genderless and Daisy's from Sarasaland. So, yeah, Peach is basically the Smurfette of the Mushroom Kingdom. So is there something in Japan that ties together peaches and womanhood? Well, yeah, actually. Happens every March 3rd called Hinamatsuri. I could do a whole video on this festival alone, but to sum it up, it's a day that celebrates young girls in hopes of driving away evil and bringing in good luck. What's the tie to peaches, you may ask? Well, it actually comes from the holiday's original name, Momo no Seku, or Peach Festival.
Peach Festival! With reference to Mario, I think? Maybe?
Yeah, we keep going to this whole womanhood, longevity, fertility thing equals peaches, but again, why peaches? Why Princess Peach? Is it because they look like little butts? Is it because they look like little upside down hearts? Japan, what is your thing with peaches, longevity, and fertility? But you know what the problem was? I was looking in the wrong country. Yeah, much like, well, a lot of things when it comes to culture, the whole peach thing was actually an adopted aspect of culture that was imported from China. Yeah, I see you there thinking, well, Japan and China are the same thing, aren't they? No, no, sir or ma'am, no, they are not. They have their own distinguished languages, culture, and history. It just so happens that Japan decided to adopt like 60% of it. China is the OG of peach folklore. In fact, China was the only country that even had peaches for literally centuries.
True.
Nowadays, we've got about 200 varieties of peaches growing in 13 different countries. But back in 4000 BC, China was the only place you could get booty fruit. Even still, they only had 3 varieties and were 75% smaller than modern-day peaches.
Wow.
Regardless of whether or not they could fill apple-bottom jeans, China had a monopoly on peaches and not only agricultural production, but culture as well. Now, if you think Izanagi's story of weaponizing peaches dating back to 683 BC was old, China's first historical mention of supernatural peaches dates back to freaking oracle bones originating from 1500 BC. That's over twice as old as the Nihon Shoki, and so far back in time that Taoism wasn't even discovered yet in China. But what exactly was written on those 6,000-year-old oracle bones? Well, to quote them, if we make offering to the Eastern Mother and Western Mother, there will be approval. Okay, I know that doesn't exactly say peaches or holy water, but check this out. The Western Mother that the bones spoke of was a super old shamanistic goddess known as Shiwangmu, or Queen Mother of the West.
I see.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer the latter name because my Chinese pronunciation is terrible.
Come
anyway,
on,
this goddess was hardcore, as Queen Mother of the West was pretty much God. She controls time and space, creation and destruction, life and death, disease and healing, and directly controls the lifespan of all living things. But Queen Mother of the West's true claim to fame were her peaches of immortality. I'm sure you've seen these things before, whether it's classic tales like Journey to the West, or even modern media like anime. Peaches of immortality were sacred fruit of the gods that could extend one's life by 3,000 years if eaten. Heck, it could give a mortal 360 years if they just smelt it. And they were all grown by the Queen Mother of the West. She grows them deep in the clouds from a gigantic tree that acts as the cosmic axis between heaven and earth.
And there's even 桃花仙子. Think about that.
So think Yggdrasil. But from this tree, every 3,000 years came peaches of immortality, which I suppose is why the fruit adds 3,000 years to your life. But the Queen Mother of the West didn't hoard them, oh no. On the 3rd day of the 3rd month every 3,000 years, she holds a massive banquet simply called the Festival of Peaches for all the gods in order for them to gain another 3,000 years to their lives, essentially keeping them immortal. Wait, 3rd day of the 3rd month? March 3rd, wait, isn't that when Momo no Seku is in Japan? But like I was saying, power over creation and destruction might be the Queen Mother of the West's ability, but what she's most known for are her peaches of immortality and their healing powers. In fact, in a lot of artistic renditions that date back to the BCs, either she or her handmaidens are usually carrying around specifically 3 peaches of immortality. Wait, 3 peaches? Freaking Izanagi! Really? I've been talking about the Queen—
Oh wait! What? Oh snap! Oh, I got the reference. I answered the reference.
Mother of the West for a couple of minutes now, and I'm
I'm
sure you're wondering, what does this have to do with Princess Peach? In my final analysis, when it comes to Peach and the Queen Mother of the West, they're pretty much one-to-one. They're both absolute rulers of their world's existence. They both have the power over creation, destruction, and time and space, but above all else, they both heal and sustain their worlds. Think about it. On one hand, Queen Mother of the West grows and maintains the Peaches of immortality that literally obliterate age, sickness, and death. While Princess Peach, on the other hand, not only could heal wounds and raise the dead in the RPGs, not only was the sole person in the Mushroom Kingdom that could restore the Toads in the original freaking Super Mario Bros. Games, but just like the Queen Mother of the West, creates Peaches of healing from the heavens with her final smash in Smash Bros. Yeah, you better believe I'm playing that card, because as far as I'm concerned, these two gals might as well be one and the same. But you know what this means?
Not necessarily the blonde hair and blue eyes.
Guys, Peach isn't just a goddess, she's THE goddess. She can pretty much do whatever she wants, which is probably why she had no problem shrugging off Mario and Bowser so easily in the, spoiler alert, end of Super Mario Odyssey. She didn't give a gosh dang about Bowser doing anything to her. Heck, as soon as the adventure's done, she goes on a worldwide vacation by herself. She knows she ain't gonna get kidnapped. Even Miyamoto himself said Peach doesn't see Mario or anyone as a protector of her. Just as Matt proved in his Problem with Peach video that the princess just as likely hires Bowser to kidnap her for the thrill. Man, this is why I both love and hate the Mario franchise. The games are great, and there's always, and I mean always, something to culturally analyze in the series, but the stuff we find here on the Game Theorists channel is just so cryptic and terrifying. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you're looking to sink your teeth into more culture and gaming, I've done plenty of videos about Mario here on the Game Theorists channel. However, not too long ago over on my channel, I picked apart the true shinobi origins of one of the best starters of the Pokemon franchise, Greninja. Link that annotation if you want to check it out. But hey, I know a lot of you folks are here to listen to the buttery voice of the original Game Theorist himself, so be sure that you're up to date on all of MatPat's videos as well. But until next time, everyone, this is 𝐿𝐼𝐺𝐵 signing out.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this video has been very educational and knowledgeable for you. Learn a lot about historical facts and historical stories and historical beliefs. Thank you so much, and yeah, if you do like this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. But hey, that's just a game exchange. Culture shop. Thanks for watching. Thank you. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.